It's freezing. Let's go ride. Let's like a warm up.
Who do I think this bike is for? Because that's going to be the $1 million question. Low tree. Oh no, oh no. Oh.
Jump. Woo.
What's going on, you guys? So we are back in Santa Cruz, and that's what this video is going to be all about. And obviously I'm not on the Ritmo, I'm actually on the Specialized Stumpjumper S-Works Evo edition. And yeah, we're back in Santa Cruz, couldn't be more stoked. Just wanted to take a quick minute to thank today's video sponsor, and that is Competitive Cyclist. So for those of you not familiar, Competitive Cyclist is one of the biggest online bike shop retailers out there, and their inventory is insane. They work with so many awesome brands, and on top of that, a lot of the inventory is also in stock, ready to go. So if you've been looking for that special bike or part or component or helmet, as a matter of fact, almost everything that I'm wearing right now, from the jacket to the pants to the shoes, I'm wearing the Specialized DH2FOs. All of the stuff is available on Competitive Cyclist's website, and they also have gearheads on standby 24/7 to answer all of your gear related needs. So let me just walk you through a few of my favorite products. I feel like it's always nice when someone breaks it down. So this is the Troy Lee A2 helmet. I actually prefer this over the A3. I feel like the A2 fits my head a little bit better, and I love the silver color, but as you guys can tell, there is so many other colors to choose from. And then that jacket I was wearing there is the Legacy Wind Jacket, and I feel like this is the perfect jacket because I could wear it both on and off the bike. It's the perfect casual jacket, but at the same time it does really well on the trail, keeping me warm. And once again, I can't stress how much I absolutely love these shoes. They're the Specialized 2FO DH flat pedal shoes, and I actually prefer them over the 510 Freerider Pros, I guess is what you can compare them to.
And a few things I've been loving that I actually wear all the time, and I am wearing in this video, is the Ambush MIPS helmet by Specialized. It's super comfortable. For some reason, the Troy Lee helmet doesn't fit my head right, but the Specialized helmet is awesome and fits me perfectly. Next item are my shoes. They are the 2FO Roost MTB shoes by Specialized. Someone actually wears the DH version, but I actually prefer these a little bit more because the upper material isn't as stiff, and I just prefer the feel of that more. So it's really just personal preference there, but I do love these shoes, and the DH shoes are awesome as well. And lastly, the jacket I'm wearing in this video is the Trail Series Alpha jacket by Specialized. This jacket is amazing. We always are talking about Specialized jackets because honestly, the technology is really good. The fits are awesome. You really just can't go wrong with the Specialized jacket. They are a little bit pricey, but they'll last you forever. This jacket I've had for a couple years now, and it's been treating me really well.
And on top of that, we have a coupon code for you guys. It's AwesomeMTB15, and that'll get you guys 15% off your first order at Competitive Cyclist. Certain exclusions do apply, but with that being said, let's get back into our Santa Cruz adventures, and hopefully you guys enjoy them. Whew. All right, so a lot of you guys probably think van life is super glamorous. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but this is the beautiful van life spot we slept at last night. Just a truck stop, but we're on the road again. We're heading to Northern California on a surf/mountain bike trip. I don't know if you guys can even hear me. Let's get back in the car, keep making our way up, and yeah, let's explore California. Woo!
It feels great to be back on the road again and headed to Northern California. We are both born and raised in Cali, so the state will always feel like home. One perk of being in your home state is you know exactly where to stop for a snack, like this awesome donut shop in San Luis Obispo. With plenty of donuts to choose from for all types of dietary needs, this place always hits the spot. And after fueling up, it was time to keep the show going, so we finished up the drive to Santa Cruz to visit the brand new Specialized Demo Experience Center. And let us just say, this place is awesome.
Welcome to the Santa Cruz Experience Center. This is a demo center and community center for the brand here in Santa Cruz. And basically, we work with our retailers to help riders get on our bikes so they can send riders here, try out the latest and greatest bikes, and then hopefully they like them and go back and support the local retailers. It's really good to have the Santa Cruz Experience Center here because our bikes have been designed in these hills since 1974 with Mike. He's still the CEO, president of the company, so it's cool that we're able to be here in the community. And we work with local trail crews like SCMTS to make sure that all the riders have trails to go on, and we do dig days here. You can see riders can come out, do a dig day with us, and then afterwards they get to sign the tools that were built for the trails. Yes, we have the ride program, so we realized that there is a huge shortage of bikes right now. Become part of the subscription package, so every month you can come in, they get 5 demos of any bike. They can ride the same Stumpy Evo all 5 times, or they can say, hey, I want to ride gravel today, take out a Diverge. I want to ride more XC today, take out an Epic, so it gives them a variety of bikes to use throughout the month.
That's awesome, man. How can people find more info or find you guys?
SpecializedSantaCruz.com or at Specialized Santa Cruz on Instagram.
All right, guys, so we finally made it to Santa Cruz. We are super pumped that we made it back out here, and the weather has been amazing. We got a little bit of rain, so the dirt has been epic. Checking out that Specialized Demo Center was really cool too. We picked up some demo bikes for them, so we're gonna show you them in a little bit, but first, I think Hannah might be a little bit cold. Does not feel like summer anymore?
It's freezing. Let's go ride. Let's take a warm up. I'm wearing like 3 jackets. I have my fuzzy jacket, my windbreaker, and then I have like a long sleeve.
Oh my god. Okay, and these are gonna be our demo bikes today. So they're the same ones, just with different tires. They're the Specialized Stumpjumper S-Works Evos, and I've heard a lot of amazing things about this bike. So this one actually is the 22 model, and this one's the 21 model, and we'll talk about it a little bit more. I know you guys are gonna want like a little bit of a review of this thing, but just kind of going over the components. We got the axis on there with the SRAM. We got this cool bottle that I think they give to everyone if you demo a bike. This thing is so stealth looking. I will say this probably is one of the coolest freaking, it's not even a paint job, I think that's raw carbon. I am really digging the stealth out look. And yeah, overall excited to ride this thing. Right now we're gonna ride the Demo 4. Specifically, we're gonna go try and get that flow trail in, try to get to all the sections. And yeah, if you've never ridden Demo 4, it's highly recommend it. The flow trail is super fun, so let's go check it out and ride some loam. Ew.
Let's go. I'm freezing. Hopefully we see some banana slugs today too. That'd be cool.
That'd be pretty epic. All right, you guys, so we finished climbing up here, and this is, as you can tell, one of the main trailheads up here, and we're gonna head to flow trails, yeah?
Let's do it.
How's it been climbing?
It's actually, it wasn't as bad as I remember it, but so that's good news. But I also remember the climb out sucked, so hopefully that will be okay too.
I definitely remember the climb out of here sucking, so let's go make our way down. Oh my God, winter has arrived. Whew. I feel like this is very fun, even though it's just a connector ridgeline. Oh, I should have hit that. Oh, yeah. Nice. Oh, it is definitely janky right now. As much as the cold isn't necessarily our favorite, the whole season thing definitely can be appreciated. It's probably the most beautiful time up here. Whew. Oh, low tree. Oh no, oh no. Oh, whoa.
We're officially at the start of Flow Trail. It's actually kind of a long ways to get to the very start of this trail where we're at now, but it's all fun, it's all good. But now the real fun begins. I gotta say, I am really digging this bike. Everything feels super planted, super stable, and it climbs well too, which is nice. Phew. Came at a perfect time too. It's gonna rain a lot this weekend. It's Thursday right now, I think. I don't even know what day it is. Phew! Oh. Jump! Ooh.
We're giving her a little bit of a break, and she gets to lead the train. And man, this thing has been so fun so far on the flow trail. Oh my God, just eats those craters. Woo! It's most apparent thing is, like we've been mentioning over and over again, how stable it is and how much it tracks to the ground. Hannah is ripping right now. She really likes it, I could tell. Woo! Nice. Woo! I believe we're on flow segment 4. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but they break the flow trail up into segments. I don't know why. I think maybe to like know where you are if you get hurt. Be kind of curious. Also let us know in the comment section if you know why. Oh, I think this is the last segment. Is it? So good. My God, this bike is fun. Woo! Whoa! It's amazing being back in the forest. All the green. This kind of feels like what mountain biking really is. And man, down in SoCal, that is something that we can use, is rain and green. Not the other type of green. I know some of you guys are probably thinking SoCal has green, but we're talking about trees. Well, I guess that's also, I gotta just stop. No, it's over, guys. It's really over.
How's it over?
I know, I always wish it was longer than it was. How'd you like the bike so far?
I like it a lot. It feels, like I said, really planted. Compared to my Mojo 4, you know, being on the smaller wheels usually, the big wheels do feel pretty nice. I just didn't give the big wheels a chance when I rode that Ritmo a couple years ago. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna give it a chance for sure.
Well, we're gonna go back to the car and we're gonna fully break down our first ride impressions. And unfortunately, we gotta climb this right now, so we'll see you guys back at the car. All right, so that was a super fun ride. We both really love the bike. We actually are in a little bit of a rush. We gotta return these bikes, but we figured you guys probably are gonna have a lot of questions. I'm sure there's a lot of riders out there that are in the market for the Stumpjumper and don't know if they should go with the Evo or not, or maybe they might be curious if the S-Works version is worth it. I mean, obviously the price tag on this bike is a little on the higher side, but with that being said, it is all top of the line parts. I figured we would do a quick first impression review to help answer some of those questions and maybe point you guys in the right direction. So the Stumpjumper Evo is going to be a long travel 29er. It's not their longest travel, so that's going to go to the Enduro that's rocking, I believe, 170 mils of travel. This is right around 150 mils of travel. Now you also have the option of going with the regular Stumpjumper, and that's going to be a little less aggressive than the Evo. This is definitely for that rider that doesn't really want to go all the way up to the Enduro. Say they're going to do a lot of pedaling, they're looking for a bike a little bit more lively, but at the same time, the traditional Stumpjumper is not going to be enough. So this is like that traditional Stumpjumper, just got a little bit, basically it's been hitting the gym a little bit more often. Climbing, I was very surprised by how comfortable the pedaling position of this bike was. Definitely felt like I was on top of that bottom bracket, and I just felt so comfortable pedaling on this bike, both in and out of the saddle. I felt like the efficiency was there on the climb, and I didn't feel like the bike had that much bob, even though when it came time for the downhill, I felt like the suspension was active there. So very good suspension feeling on the climbs with a really comfortable pedaling position. Overall, I did feel like the bike did feel a tad on the heavier side. With that being said, it is the Evo version, so this is meant to be a little bit better on the downhill, so that was to be expected, but that is something that I did notice. This is the part of the review that a lot of you guys are probably here for, and that's the descent. And the first thing I have to say about this bike is it tracks amazingly, and that is also to be expected. I have always felt like Specialized bikes do feel a little bit more on the active side when it comes to how they do their suspension design, and that is apparent on the trail. It feels like the bike is glued to the ground, and man, it feels so good out here in Northern California with all of the roots. And I feel like anytime you look at where a brand is located, that does kind of affect how their bikes are made. And being up here, you have a lot of roots, a lot of slick rocks, and overall, you really want traction to be on the maximized spectrum. And I feel like the suspension design does a very good job of keeping the bike planted to the ground. In terms of how this thing feels on the trail, like I mentioned, the wheelbase and that rear chainstay definitely feel a little bit on the longer side, and so what that translates to is a lot of high speed stability. This bike feels planted, and the faster you go, the more comfortable it feels. But at the same time, it doesn't feel like that wheelbase is to the point where the bike just kind of doesn't feel nimble or lively on the trail. So I still found myself able to pop around on the trail, and yeah, it definitely felt very lively out there. And it was kind of the best of both worlds. High speed stability, but at the same time playful. Comparing this to the Stumpjumper, not the Stumpjumper Evo, I will say it is apparent how much more aggressive this bike is on the trails. When it comes for climbing, I definitely felt like the original Stumpjumper maybe had a little bit of an edge there. However, this isn't that much further back than that, and I was pretty impressed. Who do I think this bike is for? Because that's going to be the $1 million question. I would say that if you're the rider out there that you're looking to ride aggressive trails, you want to ride aggressive trails, but at the same time you prioritize climbing, this is going to be a solid contender there. Where the Enduro, I feel like, does such a good job of being that really capable downhill style Enduro 29er rig, it does climb really well, but at the same time I do feel like the Stumpjumper climbs a little bit better than the Enduro, so you're going to get a little bit better of a pedaling performance, but I don't feel like it's that far off when it comes to descents. I think Specialized did a great job with the S-Works Stumpjumper Evo. It is a mouthful, but with that being said, the bike is a ton of fun. Really enjoyed it. Hopefully enjoyed this review. If you did, hit that like button and let us know in the comment section if you have any other questions.
Excuse the mud on my face, but I have to say the SWAT is really nice to have. They actually put a tube and some tools in there for us, and then also right here on the stem cap there's a multi-tool as well. So
I really wish that I could just drill a thing in my frame. That's probably not a smart idea.
I'm positive there's a patent on that. I don't think other companies are going to be doing it anytime
I don't think you could just drill into your frame either.
But maybe we could. I don't know.
Let's try it.